Hello everybody, my name is Dude and welcome to The Letter. Now this is a game that was funded on Kickstarter a long time ago. And that's all I really know about it. I'm just gonna start into it. Oh god. Okay. I came into this not wanting jump scares. Don't! Please! I don't go for jump scares for reasons. Fuck off with that shit. I like creepy shit. That's fine. Jump! Go fuck yourself. Oh, and yeah, trigger warning, there's a lot of, like, messed up shit in here. Apparently. I haven't gotten ready. Ermengarde. The Ermengarde Mansion. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxburn. Humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous, bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of the Great Plague. Oh boy. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. Lady Charlotte committed suicide. The great house was eventually left uninhabited. Oh god. And that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, cries and howls that filled the night, and hearsays of a mysterious woman roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its halls were simply never heard from again. 1, I hate hearsay. It's stupid. And 2, we're gonna stay in there, aren't we? I hope so? Because that would be the whole premise of the game, I suppose. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers around the once great town, its legend and its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. We're gonna die here. I get the feeling everybody's gonna die, and this is gonna be a horrible, horrible time. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck. Thank you, Isabel. Oh.
Hello?
Oh.
Isabella? Are you there? Where are you?
Familiar jittery voice comes from the other end. Thank you for voicing yourself and not making me read your lines.
Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised.
Maybe I'm at school, as it seems to be. What's your problem, lady? Can't I have school?
Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
I'm at school!
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
I'm at school. Shut your face.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away.
I don't think you want to live there. Especially considering the whole opening thing that happened that you don't know about because I'm the only one that saw it. But, like, it seems like we're gonna die here. Maybe you first.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
And I might die first, too.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
And
even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits.
Oh, boy. Well, this is gonna be awkward, isn't it?
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
Why did they know how to curse you?
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Yeah, just generally don't be a dick, even to people that are dead. Unless they were evil themselves, then I guess go ahead and tell them that they're dicks. Still, be careful because they could probably do something.
Right.
If you believe in them anyway.
You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
Is that a thing that happened?
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
Another one. Why do we know this happened? Why did we find a dead body in a sofa? Is that from that time I played? Is that the same sofa that got thrown at me and lit on fire, not in that order, in BioShock?
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up.
It got thrown at me and it was on fire! No! You loosen up!
Wait, just get here ASAP,
Fuck!
please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
I'd have been summoned to death with a wrench! And force lightning.
Fine.
It was not
Let
pleasant.
me just finish up here. I'll be right there
I
soon.
mean, the force lightning was pleasant, but not the
Okay,
beating
see
to
you.
death of somebody
Bye.
with a wrench. So before I can respond, Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that?
Friend. Look up from my phone to see Rebecca give me a questioning look. You are moving.
It's just Rose.
Rose? The one you said who trained you for your job back when you started?
Does everyone have an accent? Everyone has like a bit of
You're
a
working together again?
British and/or English accent. Fuck. Fat fingering the right. Yeah, we're working together again, Becca.
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
This is gonna go horribly.
Oh, wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about?
Yes.
Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
We have to? We're part of the realtor thing?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
As soon as those words left my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle. Have a little giggle there, mate. My little job thing there. You like that? You having fun? You having fun, Becca? Is it funny? I'm going into a mansion where I might die, and you're giggling at my face. I'm scared. I'm a little scared. I think I should probably, break that promise and fuck off.
What's so funny?
Yeah, what is so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character.
I'm sorry, but I'm not a character in this
I mean,
game.
no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
We seem like the type to not break promises. I'm liking the detail of the background with the birds flying around. That's neat.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it.
Okay, that's a good point.
Plus, listen to
I
this.
agree it.
Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus.
Provided you're the one that lands the deal.
They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
That might not be a good reason why they're... I think they're desperate because no one wants to buy the house. And you shouldn't be that desperate because you're probably gonna die. And it's gonna go horribly, horribly wrong, and you're not gonna get the money, and we're gonna be trapped in that mansion for a long time, probably facing our certain doom.
You know,
Sympathetic look crossed
if
her
you're
face.
really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me.
I don't want to take a loan.
Or Ashton. We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
I didn't want to take a loan. I keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca!
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Okay, but what have we put in the instant noodles? Are they the stovetop kind where you can put shit in there? Or is it the cup kind where all that's put in there anyway and it's not even that great for you? She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me, and instantly I'm reminded why Rebecca is excellent at her job teaching boisterous teenagers. Oh. Are we not the boisterous teenager that's in school? Or are we at her work, or I don't know what we're doing. Why are we here then?
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Says you. It's either that or I'll live on cereal or baby food or peanut butter. Of course, I could also put stuff in the ramen, which would be pretty good, actually. Had some really good ramen today, just a matter of fact. It's really good. I eat other things. You're not my mom. I want to just turn around and say, you're not my mom. But I also don't want to, like, be I eat other things.
Hey! I eat other things too.
Like chips. And that one time I ate a celery thing. One time I ate a piece of celery that one week, like a month ago. That's the thing. I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture, and giving her the best frown I can muster. The same one I would use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
Yes, but I do in fact eat other things.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Ah. Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. I think she went a little green on the last one. Would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it will only lead to more reprimands from her. Is hamburgers a problem?
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago? Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year.
I had a little bit of food poisoning.
In any
It's
case,
fine.
Those are
It's
still
totally
not
fine.
exactly healthier choices, Belle.
No, but they're fresher choices than the instant noodles. Maybe. Provided they're still within the date. Shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. Then she looks up. I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. When she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile.
What am I going to do with you?
Not treat me like your child, I guess. She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly if I'm looking at her an exact word.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing.
I'm broke, bitch. What else am I gonna eat?
I already told you before. You're always free to reheat food in my fridge.
Maybe I don't want to eat your food.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me.
Yes!
You've been taking
see?
care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime.
That too. And maybe I don't like your cooking. That's another possibility that I could be hinting at right now. I don't know.
And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
And it will be forever ignored because I have that same problem. A nod in response, but I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It's not pride. Rather, I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but Rebecca always feels close to a real sister to me. I'd hate to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Money's not exactly trivial. Like, literally everything is run by money, unfortunately. Like, even internet and YouTube and this video, money. Well, not making this video, this is free, but everything around you costs money, so it's not really trivial, it's kind of like survival. And yeah, Rebecca taking a quick glance at something behind me, probably the clock hanging above the notice board, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later.
Oh, we're having lunch with her. Okay.
Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
I promise to treat you to burgers. Because apparently you're not a fan, and I also want to see what your face would look like if you did in fact have a burger in your face.
You bet!
Maybe I shouldn't though, because if she's against burgers for the sake of them being meat, then that would mean I'm being a douchebag to a vegetarian or a vegan. I don't want to do that. She turns to her desk, sloppily sifting through the pages of a rather thick history textbook. I reckon she's working out her lesson plan for next week. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant, and yet she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever page she is on. As if hearing my thoughts, Rebecca starts coughing heavily, her hand hastily going to her mouth to stifle the sounds. This is precisely why I followed her here in the first place. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying for other people, Rebecca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Feverish?
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
No, you won't. I think you probably meant, maybe you did, and it didn't work, and now you're gonna just, like, OD on stuff. It's gonna not be good for you teaching, but I guess it happens. I leveled her with a flat look. She's had a cold for a couple days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her physician prescribed to her. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Oh, you should probably take the medicine their doctor prescribed you, because that could help. You know, like maybe take it with you just in case something happens while you're out there and you need a little bit of something, but not enough to like OD on it or like not function while driving.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you.
She can wait another
I'll call
5
you
minutes.
if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
Okay, fine, I'll go. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she's decided on something. Defeated, I reached inside my bag and pulled out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looked at it warily when I placed it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way with.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
But, those were pills. Isabella, those were pills. Drink? You can't drink a pill. You drink a liquid. You don't, whatever. There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts her gaze back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Maybe we should both stop mothering each
I
other.
won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
You better. You better drink your pills, Becca. Don't get me sick now. Before I could retort, she casts another look at the clock. It's time to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With goodbye, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts, and her pills that she needs to drink. I hail a passing taxi that could take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways... Oh, that's the sound of a car. I thought that was like a sound of like an orchestra hit that's signaling my doom. I didn't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently everyone in Luxburn City knew of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding it. But the mention of the mansion's name is enough for locals to give you cautious sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way when the first time I commuted here, and it only served to boost my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up on the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. Why? The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. It's probably already very hard to sell because everyone knows about the rumors of the place. So, I don't think we're going to sell it. I think we're going to show it to some people, and we're going to get caught. That's just my prediction. Does that say Zarba? Zarba? I see what you did there. I avert my eyes from the window as soon as the buildings we pass grow less I only get a glimpse of the countryside. A quick glance at my watch told me that we were still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done while waiting. Rose did ask me to do some last-minute reviews on the mansion's documents anyway. I already went through all of them last night, but you never know when things could potentially go wrong. Like we die horribly, and we can't sell the house if we're dead. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Yeah, life can kill you. With reading the papers, my phone rings again. Pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway. This is Ash Frey, dude.
Rose?
Hello?
Guess again.
That voice. Ash.
There you go.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
I'm still very cool. For what?
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah, you know the indie movie he's been working on for months? The premiere's going on tonight at a film fest, and he's really excited to watch it with us. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
I was excited. I don't mind going to see an indie movie.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
We're busy.
Cool, I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know.
Let's say 6 p.m.
It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Hey.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village. I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut
Eh.
up!
Were we the scaredy cat, or was Rose the scaredy cat? Oh wait, no, we were the scaredy cat.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
I promise to try to remember, assuming I'm not
Whatever.
dead.
Bye!
Stupid ashhole. Ha 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 ha. Can you not make puns? Can you not make puns? I'm not in a punny mood today. I just got jump scared at the title screen. Can we not pun today, please? Always teasing me whenever he has a chance. I'll show him who's tough. I'll punch him right in the penis. Takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous Ermengarde Mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Beautifully situated in the middle of a vast open field, with several lush green trees dotting the immediate vicinity, and converging into small woodlands nearby. If I had the money, I'd happily buy and live in a place like this. Yet despite all that, it does nothing to hide something is just wrong. It's enough to shout, Ermengarde! The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of the leaves could be heard as the occasional breeze passes. The Anselm Village is just a few miles away. Know everybody heard their distance keeps the fucking words. I cannot read words. I need to take a break for the reading juices to come back. Everybody keeps their distance on purpose out of fear, perhaps horrified at the thought of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it had any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place is going to be at night.
Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Yes I am. The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum, and I return to my nod. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payments. I mentally slap myself for spacing out, and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I paid, but there's a hesitant expression on his face as if there's something he hasn't said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
So, yeah, I kinda agree that I shouldn't be here. Pretty sure this is how most horror stories go. That's a nice bird thing there. It's nice. Flying
Maybe
into
they
my
just
face.
didn't like it?
I don't think so.
You never know.
It looks pretty nice. I don't know why they wouldn't like it. Unless the relatives were douchebags. And they didn't like them, so it's like, ah, fuck the house, who cares? I breathe out a heavy sigh as I make my approach toward the house. I should have expected the conversation to take that turn, but I'm already here, and backing out is completely out of the question now. It's really not. You just, like, call a taxi, and it's like, they come back to you, and it's like, oh, hey, never mind, I'm going home now. It isn't like I have any other choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus and commission, one way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door is ajar when I get to it, however, and my own copy of the keys dangle in my hand, now useless. Rose must have left it open when she arrived earlier. That's weird. We might be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Entering, what greets me inside leaves me gaping. I've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. I thought that lady that I seemed to have my face under had ears for days. Yeah. Okay. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever, as though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should just listen to what other people are telling them and leave this place alone. I'm going to save here. I'm sorry for cutting this off so short, but this has gone on a while, and I need to recharge my reading juices, because I can't read no more. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you to T-Cower, Shro, and Leviel for supporting me on Patreon this month, and you can get the game in the description below. It's just the demo, by the way. It's coming out soon, I think. Might already be out. I'm pretty sure it's coming out soon, though. I don't know when. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye! I'm an idiot. I would, like to make the jump properly, thank you. Let's get this one first. Yes! Okay. Get out of here. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.